welcome back to Let's Play Pikmin. Last time, we took care of a lot of business in the Forest Navel, including propagating the blue Pikmin species. And in this episode, we're going to finish off the Forest Navel. What are we going to do after that? You just have to stay tuned and find out. For now, though, we only have 2 ship parts left, but there's a good bit of prep work that's going to go in ahead of time into this. So, we're going to need bomb rocks, and we're going to need a lot of them. And we're going to need a lot of yellow Pikmin, believe it or not. This, oh boy, this could be pretty bloody for them. So I believe we're going to want 60 yellow Pikmin. I know it seems like a really high number. And for yellow Pikmin standards, it is. So we're going to want 60 yellows. I would say 25 red Pikmin. And we'll do the rest for blue, I think, because I do want to try and pump up their numbers a little bit where possible, but for now we have other priorities. Nectar would be good to get, because we have a lot of yellow Pikmin that have yet to be nectared. So let's try and get this going, that way they'll move faster. It's always helpful when yellow Pikmin can move faster, of course. Looks like we're pretty good there. I guess we'll leave 1 red to do that. So, we want to move down here towards the beach. Because it's only been a few days, the beach is pretty clear of enemies. So that's very good. Before we do anything else, let's go back to where the area that we got the analog computer from. I don't know how else to name it, but the place with the fiery jets, also, because that's a pain. So the ship part, we already unlocked the bridge, thankfully. Jesus. Come on. Really? I whistled you like 1,000,000 times, and for some reason it didn't work. Oh, it's alright. Anyways, let's get our blues and yellows for now. We don't need all the yellows for this, we just need a sufficient amount. 20 would be pretty good. Let's get the blues in on the geyser over here. Let them do what they need to do, because they should take that out pretty quickly. And split them up again. And we want 28 yellows. That seems pretty good. So we'll toss all the ones we got. And that ought to be good. Take the geyser, and there's going to be our first of 2 ship parts that we're going to collect here. Let's get a better camera angle going, and it's minimum 15, but if we put 20, it'll be pretty good. And I found my Libra. My daughter gave this to me. It's named after her astrological sign. My sweet little girl. I wonder what she's doing right at this moment. So this is kind of annoying. They just drop down, and then they don't know what to do, and then, yeah. Louse it up. Why not? So, we're going to let them carry it for a little bit. And can't let them carry it all the way, because we got to worry about the fire jets of doom that already claimed 1 somehow. And we want to split them up, or we want to try to split them up. God, this is way more difficult than it needs to be. So split them up. And this is a good enough number, 24 red Pikmin. Got to be careful though. But I think if they randomly recruit other Pikmin to help them, it'll be, it'll be, after the fire jets. Alright, we took care of that. It's very good. Now we want bomb rocks, and we want them badly. So, let's go ahead and get out of here. Maybe they'll pass by the 1 red Pikmin that was harvesting nectar. I mean, that would be a pretty good pickup for them, I guess. But, I don't know. Zoom out the camera a little bit. Man, the field of vision is just not very good. Wait, I thought I had a red Pikmin in there. Hold up. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, let's head over. It can be really hard to find your way here in the beach because everything's so dark. Alright. 57 yellows. I believe the max capacity here is 15 bomb rocks, which should be enough, thankfully. So just dismiss them. Let them search until they've all found it. Until they all get tired, basically. Is your signal that they've done what they can. Let's head back over here. Let's get the blues. Looks like we found nectar. That's pretty good. We found the labra. And we're going to need to find something to complement it, because it looks like it's on one side of the ship, but not the other. So, yeah. Some parts do come in pairs, in a way. Believe it or not. So, we're going to get our buds nectared up. Looks like even when they're holding bomb rocks, they can get nectar. So that's pretty neat. And we're going to head up here. And through here? I think. I'm not worried about that wall. Not worried about that wall at all. So, we are going to head over here, I believe. Yes, this is exactly where we want to be. And let's get the rocks, the bombs. I mean, there's a black bony wall, and we want to do 4. So 4 of them will get this wall. We could just do like 3 rocks and have them like try to construct the rest of it out, but no. We are kind of in a rush now, sadly. So, bada bing. Split them up again for efficiency. And we need 6 on this one. Let's try to do 2 at a time, so it's a little speedy. And yes. There we go. Good. Alright, now that the walls are broken down, we need to assemble our squad here. Let's head back to the landing site via the secret entrance, or not so secret entrance, and regroup. Now that we have everything set up, hopefully. Yeah. Wait, hold on. We're missing a couple. How'd those blues get there? Okay, we'll worry about that a little later. Let's put up all of our reds because we don't need them anymore. Because for what's coming up, it's, I mean, they could help, but they're also a little difficult to use for this boss fight. Come on, Pikmin, don't trip. Every time you trip, it wastes like 5 seconds or something like that. Oh, there they are. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, alright, so there you go. Blues will rest. Believe it or not, the bombs can rest too, because I'm pretty sure bombs won't work on this fight. Kinda tempted to only bring in some yellows, but, you know, let's just wait and see on that one. Dismiss. And... Ooh! Hope I didn't jump scare you. Say hello to the beady longlegs. A rather iconic enemy in the Pikmin series. It's a giant spider-looking thing that walks, tries to squish your Pikmin flat. And you don't want that to happen. You just toss Pikmin at it, hope it doesn't squish them. Easier said than done, because the feet, the legs are surprisingly accurate, it seems like. Also, if you're carrying like a large squad of Pikmin, it's much more likely that that the beady longlegs will get ya. Oh my freaking god. But keep tossing Pikmin, don't be discouraged. You can do more damage to it than it does to you. You'll be in pretty good shape. And they can also, your Pikmin can also target the feet and slow it down somewhat, I think. But, yeah. It's a little hard to aim now I'm thinking, man, I probably should have done like this to begin with. The overhead camera angle really comes in clutch sometimes. I'm telling you. And the beady longleg, when it starts taking damage, it starts smoking like you're gonna catch on fire or something. We got all these yellow Pikmin over here. We gotta do some work. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't lose any more numbers. It looks like we got it. Bam! Guard satellite. Deep space is filled with dangers. This automated satellite does its part to help guard both me and my spaceship. I'll sleep better at night once this little satellite is back on duty. And thus, the yellow Pikmin have finished their job. We may need to propagate the species, because you're probably going to lose a lot of yellow Pikmin to that beady longlegs, man. I'm telling you. That thing will squish it. Probably might be better to take like maybe 30 or 40. I think I took like 50. If you want to try and do that deathless. If you want to try and do that deathless. Oh my god. Have mercy on your soul if you try to do that. So let's go ahead and take out the 25 red Pikmin. I don't know why I put them up. I'm just going to bring them back out. But they should be able to bring back the guard satellite with little to no issue. Because they don't have to worry about being burned by the fire jets. There is an enemy around here somewhere. I know there's a male sheargrub that's supposed to be around here somewhere. It's probably just waiting and lurking to be annoying. So, let's get one red Pikmin on each of these and try to get the rest of them on the satellite. Except for the one. I'm not going to worry about it. Alright. We do have a blue and a yellow pellet, but, like, I mean, I don't know how much time we're going to have for that exactly, but we do have that regenerating 5 blue pellet, which you definitely want to get. So we can definitely go out of our way for that, because it would actually be kind of worth it. So, yeah, we got 11 here. Let's just put about that many I like. So, yeah. And we'll head back to the landing site. I bet you that guard satellite will be back any second now, because we got so many walls broken down. This has like a path they're gonna have. Get them over here on nectar duty. Yeah, it's literally right there. And look, they're gonna help out. Everybody's helping out like one big happy Pikmin family. Or something like that. I mean, we just got the last ship part and we have a few bomb rocks. There's not really anything left to do with the bomb rocks that's necessary, you know? I hate that we lost so many yellow Pikmin to the bee longlegs, but for better or for worse, that's pretty much the only boss fight, well, besides the final one, where you're probably going to lose a lot of yellow Pikmin. We've now recovered 14 out of 30 parts, and we need 15 more to increase the capabilities, but only 16 more. We're almost halfway there. So, I mean, that's pretty good. And yeah, there's the pellet coming in clutch. And pretty much now that we've collected all the ship parts here, all we're going to do is basically just propagate the species a bit more. We're going to collect more seeds and everything. Kind of tempted to put all the yellow Pikmin up, but yeah, we might need to look at the yellow Pikmin numbers when we get to the results, for sure. So, let's go ahead and collect our blue Pikmin here, and try to get them all gathered on the nectar. Do a little dance if you have to. But, yeah, we just collecting nectar, getting some more Pikmin seeds where you can is all you really do if you have leftover time and, you know, you already got all the ship parts. It's basically all you do. I don't know why the geysers don't stay, like, built, or the bundle of sticks for that matter. And these honey wisps, they can come in useful. Seems like there's a pretty good few of those. Yeah. Is there any nectar over here from the rocks? I know I left some guys on... I left some little guys to look for it. Looks like they found some. Quit tripping. This isn't Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Although it's a funny coincidence that Super Smash Bros. Brawl was Olimar and the Pikmin and Olimar characters' debut. So that's pretty good. Yeah, we do want to try and get the yellows on... Hey! Good looking out, blues! Wait, will that go to the yellow or will it go to the blue? We don't know. Could be a betrayal coming. Like, oh yeah, we'll help you get the pellet. We're gonna steal the posy, or the pellet. We want to be petty like that. Where's it gonna go? Where's it gonna go? Is it gonna go yellow or is it gonna go blue? Oh god, no! We don't want that. We do kind of want the yellows to propagate after, you know, the upset of the great Beady Longlegs. Sorry, it's just Beady Longlegs. It's not great. Or at least that's not the name. I mean, some people like it. It's a pretty interesting Pikmin boss, I think. Can be annoying, but I don't know. Jeez, I think we lost like 15 though. Like, our numbers went down dramatically. So, let's pick these last two. This should be all of the Pikmin here. Right? Yes. Okay. Let's put it up our reds. You're probably wondering what happens when you try to put up yellow Pikmin and some of them still have bombs. They're supposed to put the bombs down before they get into the onion. Hopefully it doesn't mean it sets them off. I'm almost scared to do this. I think I'm gonna do it. Oh, we lost a bunch. If we're down to only 70. Yeah, we're down a bunch. Well, we'll be able to assess the damage right after this countdown finishes up. So, yeah. Hit me with your worst shot, Pikmin. Oh, man. Imagine if we get to the end of this project and the Pikmin deaths are over 50, yet still have healthy numbers. That's actually a pretty good sign. But I'm telling you, some of these bosses, they can be pretty vicious. But you know, there is a pretty good spot to visit after such a dangerous encounter like that. And hopefully we'll be showing that off here shortly. First, we gotta go through our business. We gotta go through the sunset. Oh, hey, Wollywog. Bye, Wollywog. You know, I think I did a pretty good job distracting the Wollywogs when we got that one part. 7 days since impact. The Pikmin always carry their prey back to the onions. Close observation indicates that taking food pellets to onions of the same color results in the release of larger numbers of Pikmin seeds. Well, that is a very astute observation, Captain Olimar. I almost sound like I say Captain Olimar. Ooh! Just below 50. Alright. 97 reds, 78 yellows, 61 blues. Believe it or not, that kind of evened things out a little bit. But anyways, after an encounter where you lose a lot of Pikmin, there is one spot in particular that's actually very good for replenishing your Pikmin numbers, believe it or not. And that spot is going to be over here. The impact site. Now that we have access to all 3 colors of Pikmin, why don't we revisit where it all began? Because, well, we might be getting some good stuff. Yeah, you're already seeing a 10 blue, a 10 red, and a 10 yellow pellet. Ooh. Yep, the impact site has changed a lot. Look at all these pellet poses that are already grown. Changed a lot since we came here. So we're going to be beginning. We want a lot of blue Pikmin. I think 40 will be a pretty good number. We want, I would say, 40 blues, 40 reds, and 20 yellows. If I'm not mistaken, because I'm pretty sure we don't need bomb rocks, but we probably do. So this is a pretty good split we're going to have here. And we don't want to pluck any Pikmin if we don't have to. We just want to propagate, which we will be doing, but there's also a second ship part to collect here, and we do want to collect that. Whatever time we have left over after collecting the one ship part, we'll be in pretty good shape. And if you have extra days before you reach day 30, you can always return to the impact site and replenish your Pikmin numbers. That's the intention behind it. Well, beyond the first tutorial day, anyway. So, yeah. Is this all the bomb rocks? Yeah, I guess it is. So, got a nice little balanced squad over here, I would say. These iridescent flint beetles are being kind of annoying. Okay. It's also a little cumbersome to get 100 Pikmin up here. So, why don't we dismiss them over there? And try to get these guys over here. So, make sure that we're all gathered together. Actually, can I mess with them? No, it's probably not. It's already gone, looks like. So, well, this is 99. It's not going to do us any good, is it? Whoa! Whoa! Pikmin, whoa! We don't speak of this. This never happened. We do not speak of this. Okay, so I think a slight change of plan is in order here. We're gonna want to take care of that enemy first. Yeah. So anyways, same composition, 40 blues, 40 reds, 20 yellows. We do want to do that. So yeah, we will do that. Try to do all of this in a reasonable pace, of course. Oh my god. We'll get the 20 yellow Pikmin out, but we're not gonna get the bombs right away. That's just asking for pain. Pain and misery. And tripping literally at the sight of their own ships. Okay. And can we freaking get this beetle? Because it is trapped in the wall. Come on, 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 no, 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 no. Let's milk this for all it's worth. It'll stay in one place. Oh, you can actually hit it more than 3 times. That's interesting. Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Oh! There's multiple of them now. Yeah, these beetles, they are distant flint beetles. They give off a lot of cool stuff. Not gonna lie. That random yellow 5 pellet is pretty good. Pretty good. And the nectar comes in clutch. Yeah. Where are the rest of our Pikmin though? Strange. Don't seem to have all of our Pikmin together. Well, at any rate, let's go ahead and separate our Pikmin here, and let's take our red Pikmin ahead of us first, because, well, we learned our lesson. I guess we can, have them get some pellets while we're doing this, you know, while they're on the side. So this enemy is called a Mamuta. This is actually an enemy that can't harm Pikmin. It can't kill them, provided bomb rocks aren't the factor. They do shake them off, but they can squish Pikmin into the ground, actually. And when they do, Pikmin are instantly flowered, which is not a terrible thing, but it also leaves you vulnerable to the Mamuta's attacks. They still deal a lot of damage to Captain Olimar if you're not careful. So you want to try and be careful about that. And having to repluck the Pikmin can also take up a lot of time. So, yeah, that can be a little annoying. But when the Mamuta crushes the Pikmin in the ground, they are instantly flowered, for better or for worse. But when the Mamuta shakes them off, they lose their flower petals. So it's almost a kind of a dang if you do, dang if you don't kind of situation, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. Mamutas are definitely one of the least annoying enemies to deal with overall, because, you know, you do have that sort of semi-advantage. Come to think of it, are there some flowers underneath the Mamuta carcass here? Doesn't seem like it. But anyways, we do have a rock wall to worry about. Anyways, let's go ahead and take the reds back to the landing site. And we'll get these guys out of here. Seems like it's more organized to try and, yeah, I don't know. More organized to try and take them a little time. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take just the yellows. I noticed there's like 2 random reds there. I don't know what they're doing. Believe it or not, we want to take these. We're going to have 5 of them go on this pellet. Maybe the 2 reds will help them out. I don't know. Dismiss them over here to go for bomb rocks, because we need to take down that rock wall. It's pretty much the only rock wall in the impact site. So you might be surprised to know it's probably going to be a level 6. It's going to probably require 6, if I had to guess. So, and how many did we get from the... We got 6, but let's see. Maybe it's only 3. And it is... Oh, it's only 3. Okay, well, that's cool. Let's do that one, and then let's do one more. Let's do one more. And get out of here. Alright. Now we have 3 left. So, got some clams. Interesting looking clams over here. We can probably use 1 rock on this wall. Make it a lot easier. 1 bomb rock will knock the wall down a whole 2... Oh, I thought it was going to be 2 levels. I wonder if a bomb rock will work on a clam. Never really educated that thought before. But... well, it sort of works. So a second one ought to seal the deal. Indeed it does. Well, yellows, I think you have earned that pearl. Yes, indeed, they did earn it. And, is this oh, that's a 20. A 20 yellow pellet. Jesus. They're going to have to wait on that one. Alright, now that we've taken care of all of that, let's regroup everyone. And we want our blues. We want to take our blues in charge. What did the blues do? Did they help out with some pellets? That would be funny. Alright, because since we don't have any more bomb rocks, it's nice that we got one of the clams out of the way, but the blues... Actually, you know what? I know the yellows helped, but, like, the blues kind of need it. So, let's barge on through here. The Mamuta. Tell you what. We have 3 yellows. Let's put 3 yellows on there. And then let's put 5 blues. Just deal with that. We got a red 20 pellet there. Anyway. 2 clams left. One of them has another pearl. The pearl gives a lot of Pikmin seed. But we also want to get this ship part. Yes, that is indeed a ship part. Oh, this could take a while. So, the idea is you keep tossing Pikmin onto the thing to do damage. The clam is going to pull back. You got a time limit. So just keep doing this, and it can take a little while. It can take a little while. And if you're too slow, the clam will eat up your Pikmin like it's nothing else. And you don't want that. I found the positron generator. By combining batteries with solar cells, this machine can generate incredible amounts of electricity. What a timely find. Those instant space noodles will taste better heated up. Yes, they usually do. Okay, so we do have this, how many are we going to need for the ship part? Some. We also want, okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to, indeed, get the blue Pikmin out. To get the ship part out of the water is what we're going to do, because we do have 40 red Pikmin. And we want the blues to work on that other clam. But we're going to leave the blues there for now. As we head back to the landing site and bring the red Pikmin into the picture for their role in all this. Yeah. Looks like the Mamuta went to the blues, so that's pretty nice. Alright, so we definitely want some assistance over here. Before I do anything else, I'm pretty sure we have exactly 20 yellows. Yes, we do. So we'll go ahead and take these yellows, and we'll let them get the, you know what, this thing that's just been kind of staring at us politely from a distance. And yeah, just rapidly press the button. You're probably hearing it click-clack, but partially because this controller's old. It's old as I don't know what. Let's bring the reds and the rest of our blues with us. We don't want them to mess with that pellet. The yellows are pretty much done after they get their feed from the 20, yeah. It's a pretty big pellet, so if it takes them a while to transport it, I would totally understand. Alright, and here's what we're going to do. We are going to have the reds, all of the reds, work on the wall for now. Because the wall can't have much life left in it, so we'll do that. We're going to get all of the blues together to finish off the other clam. I actually don't remember what the actual name of these clam enemies are. It's probably not clam. It's probably some weird name that Olimar came up with. And we're going to try and work on this pearl now. So, bada bing, bada bing, and let them get in some damage, and then retreat them, so they don't get eaten. So there you go. Okay. Get your licks in and then run away. Just what you gotta do. And sometimes they just won't do that much damage, and that's okay. It's not worth losing Pikmin over when you're trying to gain Pikmin from doing this. Perfect. Okay. Let's get all of our blue Pikmin on the pearl, and all of our blue Pikmin on the, yeah, the 20 blue pellet, and our red Pikmin. Okay. We want them on this, but also this. Oh, dang, overdid it. Oh! Oh my god, I can't believe I did that perfectly. Should be good. I think we're just gonna go to the landing site and wait on everyone to get their spoils. We could get the 10 pellets. I'm not sure if we'll have enough time, though. That's the thing. But, let's have the yellows help out with the effort. With the ship part effort, why not? Yes. Perfect. If they want to get some extra pellets, that's on them. They get their cut. Everyone gets their cut. Everyone gets their cut of the Pikmin spoils, eh? Positron generator. It's an electric generator. It's so powerful that if you approach it carelessly, you'll get an electric shock. And we're officially halfway through with ship parts. We still got the Distant Spring Explorer and the Forest of Hope to finish off, though. So we do have to keep that in mind. Yeah. Alright, Pikmin, alright. You know what? We're just gonna spend the rest of the day letting the Pikmin get whatever they want for Christmas. Because they earned it after all this fighting and cohorting and all that. The impact site is meant to be a place of relaxation. It is worth noting that, depending on what day it is, the enemy you fight here will be different. So you fight Mamuta on even-numbered days, but on odd-numbered days, you'll fight a different kind of enemy. Will I show it off? Well, we don't have any more ship parts to collect here, so probably not. Anyway, let's, wait a minute. We are short one. Oh my god. Oh my god, I gotta go all the way over here and get that one Pikmin that's just astray and aloof. Probably got lost while tossing on the clam. Or maybe it's called, like, Positron Clam Generator or something. So it's gotta be around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. There it is. There we go. Wow, man. I'm telling you. Alright, so let's look at our numbers now after we got all those clams and pellets and whatnot. We're gonna have to put all the Pikmin inside the ships, because I think the numbers... I think I might have looked at the numbers weird, because, that didn't seem right. So, let's take another look. 199 blue Pikmin? Are you serious? And how many yellows? Oh my god, we have over 100 of every color now. Hold up. That's actually really good. Yeah, 125 red, 105 yellow, and almost 200 blues. That's really freaking good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 100 reds, and I'm going to let the reds just pig out. Because, you know, they're the ones most involved in combat, so they're going to want to do all that stuff. Yep. Just let them get all the pellets. Get all the pluses and the minuses. And, those 10 pellets are a little too time-consuming to get, though, because you have to build the bundle of sticks, and then you kind of have to guide the Pikmin there, and it's kind of annoying, to be honest, but it is what it is. But, yeah, got plenty of regular pellets to collect, so it's, like, not that big of a deal. Bunch of pellets, I'm not even kidding. Look at this. They're just gonna collect all of them, and it's bare minimum +1. Like, for real. A lot of pellet poses. We gotta buff up the red Pikmin numbers because they're the ones fighting. Doing all the fighting and the looting and coordinating and whatnot. And coordinating. Yes, they do the coordinating. Yes, feeding the nectar. Can't go too crazy though, because, yeah, then they'll just die or something. So that should help out the numbers quite a bit overall. And now we're at 138 red Pikmin by the looks of it. It's very good, very good. Since we do still have to finish off the Forest of Hope, the Forest of Hope is still a solid Pikmin propagating area. But since we have 4 ship parts left, and I'm going to try and get them all in one day, that could be rough. But that is not a problem for us to figure out in this episode. That is a problem to figure out in the next episode of Let's Play Pikmin. But we've made very good progress. It's only day 8, and we are already halfway done with ship parts. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. This isn't even the fastest that I've done this game before. I'm pretty sure I'm about 1 or 2 days behind my personal best, but it is what it is. It's also worth noting that my personal best was done on the Wii version lately, so yeah, that's a factor and I have to think about. At any rate, though, yeah, it's gonna wrap up Let's Play Pikmin episode 4. Yeah, I think this is episode 4. Yeah, because it's 2 days per episode, so you just divide the day count by 2, and you have the episode count. Pretty easy to figure out. There are now only 15 parts that I still need to retrieve. Will I be able to recover the remaining parts in 22 more days? I mean, it adds up to where even if you only get 1 part a day, you're still going to have 7 extra days. That's a lot of days to propagate the Pikmin numbers. I just recalled the day I took my son for a ride in the spaceship. He was so happy. I shall tell him of this journey when I return, and I shall return. I must. I can already see the look of wonder on his precious face as I describe my adventures with the Pikmin. So next time on Let's Play Pikmin, try to keep that death count under 100. That'd be great. We never have to worry about blue Pikmin again. And I promise that wasn't intentional bias. I think I just slipped my mind and I accidentally let the blue Pikmin get both of the clam pearls. My bad. 105 yellow Pikmin, as long as we don't lose any, that's a healthy number to have. Probably should get some more red Pikmin. So I think that's the only color we'll really worry about growing on the side. Next time, though, we're going to be heading back to the Forest of Hope to finish our business there and see what the distant spring is like. See you guys next time, Space Explorers!